From the patient files of Dr. Jeremiah Arkham, director of Arkham Asylum. Patient Pamela Isley, also known as Poison Ivy. The patient suffers from psychopathy, delusions, hallucinations, and narcissistic personality disorder.
Gee, what a sweet talker you are, Doctor.
I'm not here to sweet talk you, Pamela. The patient possesses an unexplained ability to control and manipulate plant life. She also has the ability to secrete some kind of unidentified pheromone that attracts members of the opposite sex. Weak-minded members of the opposite sex. It doesn't work on me, Pamela. You know that. So don't even bother trying.
Whatever you say, Doctor.
Session 6. So obviously, I have to bring up Nancy, Pamela.
Nancy? I thought we were here to talk about me.
We are. What you did to Nancy. Have you no remorse?
Remorse? For a killer? Why should I?
That's funny, seeing as you killed Nancy.
Only after she murdered millions.
Murdered? She was trimming the edges.
Exactly! What did those poor, helpless hedges ever do to her? I could hear their screams all the way from my cell. It was awful.
That's the second gardener you've now killed here, Pamela. You can't go on killing people for tending the garden. The shrubbery doesn't scream. It isn't alive.
How dare you?
Well, it is alive, but not like us. Oh, you know what I mean. Or maybe you don't.
They're more alive than you disgusting human.
Pamela, I'm afraid I'm going to have to put you in solitary for what you did to Nancy. Solitary for at least a year.
Oh no. You don't want to put me in solitary, Jeremiah.
I do.
No, you don't, honey bun.
I don't?
Nope. You don't want to hide your precious little Ivy away in a cold, dark, solitary cell. You don't want to hide her away from the sunlight.
No, I suppose I don't. I'm sorry, Ivy. I'm so sorry. Can you please forgive me?
Of course I forgive you, honey bun. And there will be no more talk of Nancy.
No, I'm glad she's dead. She deserved it.
Yes, she did. The witch. Now, let's talk about me and what I want.
Yes?
Full access to the botanical gardens, whenever I feel like it.
Well, I'm not sure we can arrange that. I mean, considering what happened last time we gave you access to it.
What? What happened?
You used the plants to take control of the entire asylum and let out all the inmates.
Oh, but that won't happen again, honey bun. I promise. Don't you trust me? Your precious little Ivy.
Well, I suppose we could arrange something.
That's more like it, darling. You make your Ivy so happy.
I'm glad. Your happiness is all that matters.
Oh, I know, Jeremiah. I know. I have another request.
Yes?
Give me access to Garfield Lynn's cell.
Lynn's? Firefly? Why do you want that?
So I can suffocate him with my vines.
What for?
Don't you read the papers, Doctor? Haven't you heard what he did? The heinous act he committed?
No,
Before he got here, he was defeated by Batman in Robinson Park. Don't you know what happened? During the fight, he burned down 1/4 of the park. Trees, flowers, bushes, all dead. Murdered in cold blood, thanks to that madman.
How horrible. I'm so sorry, Ivy.
I have to avenge them. Make him suffer like they did.
But I can't just let you walk into his cell and kill him. No, Pamela. I can't do that. No.
Not even for me, your precious little Ivy Boo.
I want to talk about Batman. We've talked about your parents before and Jason Woodrue, but we haven't talked about Batman.
Oh, who cares about that big bore?
I want to discuss your obsession with him.
You know, darling, Batman is nowhere near the man you are.
Is that so?
Yes, he's just a big, brawny brute. But you, Jeremiah, you're so intelligent, sensitive. Oh, you must drive all the women wild.
No, not really.
Oh, don't be so bashful. But you know you only belong to one woman, don't you, darling?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You belong to me, Jeremiah. I can't have you looking at other women.
I would never.
You know I love you, don't you, darling? Ivy loves you so much.
You do?
Why, of course I do, silly. Don't you love me?
Of course I do. You know I love you, Ivy. You know I'd do anything for you.
Well, then it's settled. You'll let me into Firefly's cell and allow me to have my vengeance. Won't you, sweetheart?
Yes, of course I will. Ivy, my darling.
Yes, honey bun.
Can I kill him for you? Prove my love.
What a wonderful idea. Yes, I think I'll let you kill him while I watch.
Oh, thank you, Ivy. Thank you.